Hi all, good evening. I am Sandeep and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing fine. In this video, we are going to talk about MCP tools of Agno framework. And we are going to use MCP tools along with the Agno AI agent and Llama4 LLM in Python. And then we'll be connecting to various MCP servers. So let's dive in. It's going to be very interesting. Okay, so here we'll connect to various MCP servers with Agno AI agent of Agno framework, and also we'll be using MCP tools and Llama4 model LLM. So in this project, model context protocol, as you are aware of, so this is the latest sensation in the world of AI. So this model context protocol, in this project we'll be using the MCP tools, model context protocol tools from Agno framework. Previously it was known as PyData. So we're going to use it along with the Agno AI agent and Llama4 LLM in Python for connecting to various MCP servers and getting our queries or questions answered. So this model context protocol MCP enables AI agents to interact with external systems or external tools through a standardized interface. Standardized interface in a very structured and consistent way. So we can connect our AI agent to any MCP server using Agno's MCP integration. So Agno has facilitated this thing, this MCP integration. So which is quite handy, this model context protocol tools from the Agno. So you can connect our AI agent to any MCP server depending on our requirements. So MCP defines a common protocol, for tool invocation. For invoking the tool for AI agent, so it provides some common protocol or standardized interface. So making it easier to plug tools into AI agents without custom code for each tool. So earlier, what we used to do, we used to whenever there's a need to use some specific tool, we used to install it using pip install something. Then we used to get the free API key or the paid API key or whatever. Then we used to set that in the environment variables. So even now also environment variable may be required even with the MCP server also, but there is no need to install anything locally in your Python environment using pip, because all the companies, they are building their own MCP servers. They are maintaining that also properly. So you can, if we just connect to their MCP server, we can our agent can use their tools, and they are responsible for maintaining that also, making sure that those tools are up to date, or whatever the system is up to date from time to time. So that is a huge advantage. So earlier, we had a headache of locally installing the latest version of the tools, and sometimes if there is any changes on the tool on their side, we used to again upgrade that our installation using pip upgrade. Then a lot of other things are there, but now it is quite standardized, and it makes things easier for us. So in this project, what we are going to do, we are going to connect to MCP server of Airbnb for inquiring about hotel information. And we also will connect to MCP server of firecrawl. So there will be two use cases here. One is with the Airbnb MCP server, and another is the firecrawl MCP server. So using firecrawl MCP server will be getting information on some recent topic through web scraping or crawling. So in both the cases, it connected to the corresponding MCP server successfully without any problem, and it collected the required information and answered our query properly. So I provided a link of Agno link here for these MCP tools. So go to https://docs.agno.com/tools/mcp. So if you go there, what you will see, I'll just show you. Yeah, so entire page is dedicated to model context protocol. Here the model context protocol MCP enables AI agents to interact with the external system through standardized interface. As I already explained, you can connect your agent to any MCP server using Agno's MCP integration and usage. So step by step, first step is to find the MCP server you want to use. So first you need to, according to your requirements, you have to find the MCP server that you are going to use. So you can use any working MCP server. To see more example, you can check this GitHub. Go to this GitHub repository. I already checked. It contains all the MCP server they have listed. So if you scroll down, if you go to this GitHub repository, model context protocol slash servers, then you scroll down. So there are reference servers, then third-party servers, then if you scroll down further, you will find something like community servers. So here in the community server, if you focus on this, here you will find this Airbnb and other MCP server which you may require for building your applications. So I will be using Airbnb server from here, and also will be using the firecrawl which is also here. So if you click on any of these MCP server link, then it will take you to that GitHub repository of that particular company's MCP server. For example, that you can say I am on the firecrawl MCP server here. So if you scroll down there, you will find this MCP server information in some JSON file. You can see that here. So this is the name of the MCP server, firecrawl hyphen MCP, and then the command is the npx, and the arguments is -y, and then here this firecrawl hyphen MCP. And in case of firecrawl, we require one like firecrawl API key, which I have already added to my .env file. But there are MCP server where you don't require any API key. For example, Airbnb, it's free to all, open to all. So Airbnb, you don't require any API key. So just you need command and arguments. Okay, so then I'll go back to this Agno page, MCP page again, model context protocol. And here, if you scroll down, you will get a lot of information. First thing is to find the MCP server you want to use. Then second is initialize the MCP integrations. So initialize the MCP tools class as a context manager. And recommended way to define the MCP server is to use the command parameters. I already explained command parameters, and pass the comments you would use to start the MCP server. For example, they have taken one example, MCP server Git. You can do the following, as you can see. So please note that the MCP tools, it is used in an asynchronous manner as a part of asynchronous function in Python. Asynchronous. So async, it will be always async with MCP tools, commands as MCP tools, and then the code will follow. And then after that, third step is to provide the MCP tool to the agent. After defining the MCP tools with the proper, that commands and this arguments is, as you can see, that as MCP tools. So these MCP tools you are providing to the agent here, where the tools equal to this as a list. You have to provide the MCP tools. So after that, it will do the magic for you. And since it will work in asynchronous manner, so put await and then agent.a print. So asynchronous, it will print asynchronously here. So any question you can ask, and it will, and then you can write a function also. They have given a lot of use cases, interesting use cases here, file system agent, different agents they have created, and equip those agents with the MCP tools. So here this one, this will give you some very good idea about that, how you should write the code here. And then so we'll follow this approach and then do it. And so now I'll walk through the code, briefly explain to you the code. So there are basically two scripts. So let's focus on the first one. So first you have to import this async library in Python. That is very much needed because you will be dealing with the asynchronous function. So then from agno.agent, then import agent. So before that, let me tell you that you have to install the Agno using pip install Agno and also MCP also. pim install MCP. Then you'll find in the requirements.txt file which I'm putting in the GitHub area. So agno.agent import agent class, then agno.tools.mcp, then MCP tools class, this one import, and then .env load.env for environment variables, then agno.model the grok because we'll be using Llama4 model through grok cloud only, and then load.env means you are loading all the environment variables. Then after that here that import nest async co, and here nest async dot apply. This thing what it will do, it will allow the nested event loops. Otherwise what happens after at the end of the execution, it will give you all the outputs correctly. After that it was throwing some event loop error, so in order to get rid of that, so it will allow the nested event loops. So otherwise it throws sometimes the event loop close error, so now it don't show if you use this. This will take care of that. So then only one function, async def run underscore agent query. You have to pass the query that will come from the user. Then async with MCP tools. Then for Airbnb it will be npx minus y. And then that arguments you have to pass. Then it is there already on their in their GitHub area, the ignore robot text, something like that. So as MCP tools, define that and then try accept, and here you have to the agent equal to agent class, and then model equal to grok cloud. Through grok cloud we are using the Llama4 model. Okay, then tools, just put this MCP tools one here as a list, and then markdown equal to true, and show tool calls, it will show the tool calls, and the debug mode equal to true. And after that you have to use await, since it's asynchronous function await. Then agent.aPrint, so it will print asynchronously, and then please use the provided. I have just written some simple prompts or instruction. Please use the provided tools and answer the query, and also show the exact tools used. Just to be precise, just it will use the provided tools, only MCP tools, and also it will show the exact tools used. Okay, stream equal to true and plus query, then we're passing the query, and that's it. Then you have to just name equal underscore name equal to underscore main, then query equal to user is giving the query as input, and then we are running this asynchronous function async.run agent query, and then you will see the magic. So this is for the Airbnb second script, same scripts, only thing is that we are replacing here the Airbnb with the firecrawl. So npx minus y firecrawl hyphen mcp as mcp tools 2, and then everything is same. So here also we'll be just giving a query, user query as an input, and then it will do the magic. Now we'll execute both of these scripts and see the results. So first one, this one MCP tools on the first script. So as soon as you execute the script, it will basically ask for the input, that is query. So I'll say please show me some budget hotels in New York Please show me some budget hotels in New York on 24th and 25th May 2025 latest. So coming May 24th 25, I would like to see some budget hotels in New York and Airbnb. Basically they are into this that's rental, the vacation rental property or the hotels, this one rental, into this business, they will show you. So let's press enter, and as you can see it is executing and it is using this Airbnb. So I'll just show you. Yeah, it starts executing, and then basically it is using this Airbnb MCP Airbnb, as you can see, Airbnb MCP server is connecting to the Airbnb MCP server and get all the information based on my requirements. So as you can see, let's specify our requirements: location New York, check-in date 24th May, checkout 25th May 2025, and adults assuming one adult I have not mentioned in this, so it is as one adult for simplicity. Just so budget total it will show me, and then as you can see, and here you will see something search results in the JSON, but we are interested in the some consolidated results at the end, very in a very markdown format. So go to the last part, and so tool call states very clearly. It has mentioned that Airbnb search, location New York, check-in, check-out date, adult one, because I have not mentioned the maximum price also I have not mentioned, so it assumed that $200. So then response here, to find the budget hotels in New York is for the specified date. We can use the Airbnb search functionally since we are looking for the budget hotels. The exact dates are provided. We'll focus using the Airbnb search function. Then anyway, finally, let's look at the results. So it has mentioned some budget hotels for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also rates are mentioned per night, location, rating, all these things. Okay, and even link of this hotel link is also there. So very nice. Uh, then second script also will be executing. So I think it's tools 2, Agno AI agent, MCP tools 2. Let's execute it. I think I'll start a fresh command prompt and try again. It is saying no such files or directory. Let me check why it is saying no such files or directory. I think probably I moved it some area. Let me copy it and paste it here to my working directory. I moved it somewhere, sorry. Yeah, let's try now. Yeah, so query basically this is second script is about this firecrawl MCP is connecting to firecrawl MCP server and asking for some like recent some information on the recent topic. Okay, so let's say how is US economy in May 2025. Okay, one second, something is wrong here. This is the script, everything is fine. I've already executed many times. So oh, sorry, I changed this name of this project actually. Okay, no problem. Name of the project folder, I just changed it. Sorry about that before recording this. Yeah, this is Agno underscore agent underscore MCP tools. Agno underscore agent underscore MCP tools here. So here, if you do dir, you will find this script. This is the latest one, well running. How is US? How is US economy in May 2025? Or just say in 2025. How is US economy in 2025? Yeah. So it has worked fine. Tool calls firecrawl search. Query US economy in 2025 limit 5. To get the most up-to-date and accurate information about the US economy in 2000, I will use the firecrawl search tool to search for the recent articles or reports on the US economy for the year 2025. The current state of the US economy in 2025 is experiencing a slowdown in growth with the GDP decrease of 0.3% in the first quarter. The economic growth is expected to slow down to 2.2% in 2025 and in 1.3 2026. The fight against inflation is slower than expected, and the Federal is expected to keep interest rates high. There are also concerns about the impact of the trade wars and recession threats on the economy, all these things. So it has used this firecrawl search, this one, the MCP server, firecrawl MC through MCP server firecrawl. That's the way it works. So as you can see, it's pretty useful, handy, and then MCP is still evolving. It's in the early stage very much, and though there are many companies which have already built their own MCP servers, and so you can connect to their MCP servers and use their tools. And so maybe in near future we can try to build some like multi-agent applications where we will have different agents, and they will be connecting to different MCP server. That kind of project you can think of near future. Uh, that would be really interesting. So that's all for this video for today. I hope you liked it. If you like, please give a thumbs up. It will really encourage me to create more such videos for you in near future. Also, please do subscribe my channel if not done it yet. And please also share my videos with others. Other people may be also benefited from that. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Take care. Bye.